first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
Known by many as the basketball capital of the world, Indiana is a fitting home for our contest tonight.
To the exhibition game. The starting lineup for Team USA.
Welcome everyone, Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello and David Aldridge on the sideline. Mike, the crowd is buzzing as we get ready to see Team USA going head-to-head with a team of NBA stars.
You could understand the excitement in this building. And it's easy to see why some of the best collegiate athletes in the nation on Team USA, while the NBA star squad is just stacked up with their top-tier talent.
Now this game, Clark, only an exhibition contest, but the fans, my goodness, they seem pretty invested already.
And I can see why, Kevin. What a sight to behold. I mean, this might even be a once-in-a-lifetime assemblage of talent. That goes for both of these teams. I mean, you don't often get a chance to see this many big-name players on one court.
I am so glad you and I are here to see it. Out there, Virginia.
It doesn't go on anybody's record. But you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullin at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. And down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court. Inside, Mullin. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
Here's Paxson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Michael Jordan.
One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
Pass to Alford. And here's Perkins. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Parrish. And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. For USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird, and the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one, and that's Who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill level.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to leave the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. But I have to agree with you, this just isn't some scrappy university team we're looking at. Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam, major athleticism on display.
And Clark, graceful too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim.
To the inside. The shot's good from Mullen. Mullen's got 6.
This is what makes Mullen so special. His ability to make tough shots look effortless. Both teams here are dealing with unfamiliar lineups, playing with guys they usually play against. It'll be interesting to see how they adapt to best fit that.
Well, Mike, to me, it simply looks like a glorified high-level playground game. I mean, you got to make adjustments on the fly, adapt to one another. For Team USA and the NBA stars, that's going to be the case. If something isn't working, the coach just has to be adaptable.
Reaching foul. Steve Alford.
And a new group getting ready for the Stars. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Bird.
Substitution.
He comes in for a block. And the pass to Parrish. Here's Whitman, guarded by Jordan. Here is Seasting. Parrish, the pass to Reed. Passes it to Seasting. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Team USA with the ball. Team USA with the ball.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
Back to Mullen. Pass to Ewing. Shoots from the right block. So it's Team USA on a run currently, getting the best of the NBA stars for the moment. So, Coach, with the start of this game behind us, right now, it's Team USA who's out on top.
I'm sure this has not been the start the NBA stars were expecting, but Team USA came out swinging, and right now they're in control.
Pass to Whitman. Here is Seasting. Reed the pass to Parrish. Here's Whitman, guarded by Jordan. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. Right wing. Here's Alford. No points in the game yet for him. It's good.
In that two-man game, if Ewing is involved, you have to give extra attention to Patrick.
Seasting passes to Reed. Here is Seasting. To the paint. Here's Parrish. Kept alive. McHale. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA stars.
Whitman passes to Parrish. Now Reed, defended by Mullen. And there's the pass to Parrish. Over Perkins, and it's Parrish missing. Rebounded by Perkins, something he's become very good at while at UNC. 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, it's so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
Pass to Aguirre. Outside for Thomas. Williams passes to Paxson. Misses in close. Coach, no question Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
Back to Thomas. It's hauled in by Team USA. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Pass to Paxson. Can they get it? Ewing gets the rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mullen. And Team USA getting another basket right there. Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
Perkins dishes to Mullen. He kicks it to Jordan. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. Thomas passes to Williams. Here's Paxson. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Here's Jordan. And Team USA getting another basket right there.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Thomas passes to Bird. Shoots over Ewing. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
I love the contest from Ewing, using his length to make a difference on D.
And so it's Team USA holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here's Cunningham.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
Mullen passes to Concat. Misses from short range. And so in the game for Team USA. Cunningham is out there with Alford. Then it's Mullen. Then it's Concat. And it's Person at the 4. And Clark with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. Thomas against Cunningham. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
Down low, here's Person. It's good, the assist that time from Mullen. Mullen's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Stars. Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
Sounds like communication key. So, Coach Fratello, as we get the second half going here, it's Team USA holding on to the lead.
Substitution on the court.
The problem is that might only further motivate the NBA stars. Being down to amateur players at this point in the game will really fire up their competitive spirit.
That's going to be fun to watch. Catching up on the changes for the Stars, McHale comes in for Larry Bird, and Woodson subbed in for Paxson. To the middle, here's Alford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Alford's got his first 2 points.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
1 half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking when he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Mark Aguirre does really just about everything you would ask of him on the floor. Not much that he can't do.
The NBA Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Stars making a switch here. Ceasing's checked in. A big group substitution here for Team USA. Perkins, he's checked in for Concac. Ewing comes in for Person. Mullins checked in for Grant. And it's Jordan in for Cunningham. They get it back. Perkins kicks to Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Perkins. Jordan's got 13.
In some ways, this game between Team USA and the NBA stars is a classic matchup of youth versus experience. No one knows this game better than the NBA stars. But Team USA has such explosive athleticism.
Substitution.
Reed, he's checked in for the NBA stars. Woodson passes to Ceasing. It's not going to go for him. Excellent defense there from Ewing. So, Clark, if this is a battle of youth versus experience, which wins out?
Kevin, that's a hard call. It's tough to pick a favorite here. I mean, I think Team USA could surprise us by keeping the energy level high as this game wears on, but down the stretch, I tend to lean towards the experience of the veterans because they've been here and done this so many times before.
Yeah, they know how to finish strong.
Exactly. Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Woodson. Here's Parrish. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing them. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss after playing solid defense.
And it's so deflating giving up a score like that. Work hard to force a miss, and then it's all for nothing.
Whitman is checked in for Ceasting. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One of the most lethal shooters in the game, Mullen. Well known for being able to fill it up and quickly.
A lot of this game already in the books, and offensively, Coach, Michael Jordan has been putting on a show, finding shot after shot after shot.
And taking a big scoring lead over Larry Bird. I really think this NBA Stars unit was just unprepared for Jordan. Maybe they thought an amateur would be easy to guard.
Maybe they did. I don't know. It has been interesting, though, hasn't it? And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 17.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
McHale outside. Whitman against Jordan. Here's Woodson. Shoots off the step back. Doesn't go that time.
You know, every player wants to win a game they're playing in. But in this matchup, there's some extra pride and motivation on the line. These NBA stars want to put the next generation in check. And Team USA wants to show us they're ready for the lead.
Here's Woodson. And just miss after miss right now.
That's normally one of his spots, and it was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
Outside Mullen. It's stolen by McHale. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. We go now to David Aldridge as this game enters the home stretch.
Kevin, thanks very much. Now, this intensity is real right now. Everybody can sense it. Everyone's playing hard and trying to win this game.
This game might not count for the record books, but these teams are hungry to prove that they can get the better of each other.
This has really been fun. Catching up on the changes for the Stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. Bird comes in for McHale. Buckner's checked in for Reed. And it's Easting in for Woodson. And so, Coach, it's Team USA currently in the lead with most of this game now behind us.
Give a lot of credit to the young guys of Team USA for being in this position. But they can't take their foot off the gas now because the NBA stars will play hard right up until the buzzer.
Quinn Buckner. First personal foul.
Team USA with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Over to the wing. Pulls it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Shot's good by Whitman.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Reynolds. Here's Concat. Reynolds, good.
I love the patience of Concat. He scans the floor before making his decisions.
There's the pass to Whitman. Here is Seasting. Passes it to Whitman. Bird outside. Here's Buckner. Pass to Whitman. Uncovered. Nice jump shot. Good.
You know, Seasting's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
Now Grant inside. Here's Owens over Buckner. And Owens gets it to go on the assist by Grant.
Fantastic anticipation with that feed.
Pass to Whitman. Shoots it up. Rebound by Team USA.
An extra pass there would have put them in a much better spot.
Absolutely not the best decision.
Reynolds passes to Grant. Here's Reynolds. The pass to Tisdale. Here's Concat. He's guarded by Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Concat focuses on attempting high percentage shots, especially when he's in the post area.
Passes to Whitman. Left side Williams. Fades back. The shot, no good.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Now here's Owens. Tight defense on him. Out to the wing. Here's Reynolds. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
Aguaya's checked in for the Stars. Thomas comes in for Seasting. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Team USA. There's 37 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Pass to Whitman. Back to Thomas. Dishes to Williams. Kicks to Thomas. Pass to Whitman. Back to Thomas. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Ewing. And here is Owens. On the wing, Ewing. And so it's Team USA who is able to capture a win over the NBA Stars in this exhibition contest. Mike, what a game we just saw.
You have to respect what Team USA was able to accomplish here, going up against top-tier competition and managing to come away with the win.
And the NBA Stars taking a loss in Clark that luckily doesn't go on any of their records.
Yeah, I doubt that makes it sting any less, though, Kevin. Getting shown up and beaten by young guys is going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. But like we said, a terrific performance by Team USA.